Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is very interesting. In this video, I will be sharing Christmas wreath ideas with you, and at the same time I will be telling you the history of Christmas wreath. So let's start. Hanging a wreath on a door or a wall is almost as essential to decorating for Yuletide as setting up a Christmas tree. And as it turns out, the true tradition come from the same place. The tree gave birth to the wreath, says A.S. Collins, author of Stories Behind the Great Traditions of Christmas. The custom of bringing evergreens home during the winter began in the 16th century among Northern and Eastern Europeans, with Germans commonly credited with starting the Christmas tree tradition. During this period, pruning the tree was a part of the preparation process. Limbs were often cut off in an attempt to make the tree more uniform in shape or to fit into a room. Colin writes in his book, "Instead of throwing the pieces of greenery away, the European wove the excess into wreaths." These people were living in a time when everything in their lives was used until it was gone. Colin tells the time. Beside the aesthetic and practical reason for shaping the tree, there was also a spiritual significance to practice for Christians. It was important to trim the tree into the shape of a triangle to represent the Trinity, Collins says. But Christmas wreaths brought a new layer of meaning to the old idea. Such wreaths originally served as Christmas tree ornaments and not as the standalone decoration we are familiar with today. They were formed into a wheel-like shape, partially for convenience sake. It was simple to hang a circle onto the branches of a tree, but the shape was also significant as a representation of divine perfection. It symbolized eternity as the shape has no end. Equally important was the material forming the wreaths. The evergreen tree. Evergreen tree were a species looked upon with awe and admiration, since they, unlike most living things, survived the harshness of winter. The tree appeared in abundance in northern and eastern Europe, and people brought them into their homes. Together, the circular shape and the evergreen material make the wreath a representation of eternal life. It is also a representation of faith, as Christians in Europe often placed a candle on the wreath during Advent to symbolize the light that Jesus brought into the world. In that tradition, there are 4 candles in total, one of each week of Advent. In his book, Collins says that 3 of the candles, usually purple, represented the Christian values of hope, peace, and love. The final candle, most often red in color, symbolized the joy of new life gained through the gift of Christ's sacrifice on the cross, he writes. At times, a white candle was lit on Christmas Eve and welcomed Jesus' birth. The tradition of the Advent wreath, along with many other Christmas traditions from Northern and Eastern Europe, was adopted by the masses beginning in the 19th century. Collins says that the marriage of Victoria, Queen of the United Kingdom, to Prince Albert from Germany opened the door for Christmas traditions of other regions in Europe to become popular in England. In turn, British culture influenced American culture. Literature such as Clement Clarke Moore's A Visit from St. Nicholas also fueled the growth of Christmas traditions such as decorating with wreaths. Despite its widespread popularity today, the wreath started with humble beginnings. We live in a throwaway culture, and the wreath was born out of not throwing away things away. That's all for today. I hope you liked today's video. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell to get updates of my latest videos. Thank you for watching. Bye and have a great day.